Hi, I'm going to show you how you can share some of your finished work with the rest of the kids in your grade, and by using what's called studios in Scratch. So I'm going to go to my code and I'm going to go to my stuff, and I am going to access the program that Mr. Wallace just wrote to create a dance party. So it opens up, and some things I notice right away are I see a message from Scratch that says this project is not shared, so only you can see it. Click share to let everyone see it. And then it has a share button. I also notice that this is untitled right now. And I always think if something is untitled, you should write a title for it. So Mr. Wallace has already created one Scratch party, and this is another Scratch party that he created that there's a video he made that you can look at to see how he did that on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to rename it, and then I'm going to finish doing that. Just click outside of it. I could also leave some instructions and say turn on your favorite song and then use the space bar to, I'm going to make that capital, use the space bar to make the sprites dance. So there I have, you could also put some credits on here. This was made by Mr. Wallace, because Mr. Wallace is using my Scratch account so that he can get into your classes. So there we got credits, we have directions, we have the name. You can decide if you want people to be able to comment on it or not. That's going to be your choice, how you want it, whether you want people to be able to comment on it and give you compliments or any other kind of feedback. And then I'm going to click this share right here. And it says it's now shared. And once my project has become shared, I get a bunch of new buttons. And one of the things I can do is I can click here, I can copy a link so I could email it to people, but I can also add it to a studio. And you probably only have one studio available to you. If you are in third grade, it's going to be this. If you're in fourth grade, there's going to be something similar. There's going to be a studio available for your grade, and I've created those studios, and that's where you can share things. So I can click on there, third grade 2020, and say okay, and there you go. Now other kids can see your code. They could go into my stuff and click on my studios and go to third grade 2020 or whatever studios they have, and they can go and see anything that was already uploaded. So I can see there are some mazes here that people made. There's a makey code that I had created for you in third grade, and the Scratch dance party has been added. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, of course, you can always email me or Mr. Wallace, and we're happy to help you. Happy coding!